So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And that's not going to reach. Kvaratskhelia. Looking for the run. Oh, looks like he's been taken. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This to go one up. What a save by David Raya!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played, well played. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Del Piero. Now it's Gullit. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Foden! Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
He gets big! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Kvaratskhelia driving forward. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Tries to play it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And it's Messi. He's in a great position here. And Puskas! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitutions taking place.
And we're underway again.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
This chance! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This for the lead. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game.
Real chance! And it's come back out to him. He's scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Del Piero! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
Up he goes! It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game. Terrific header! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's had a shot! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, merciless. He's gone for goal! It's hit the upright. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Puskas. Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And this is Del... And he shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
DiMarco. And he's picked out the run. And this is Del Piero. Chance! It's run loose here. Crossed it again. Big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there.
And the shot! Oh, what has happened here?
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Baresi cuts it out. Now it's Hullet. Xavi Alonso. Hullet. Played out wide. And this is Hullet. And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that has raised the roof! And a trademark move ends with the So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Del Piero taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And that gets things running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi, Owen. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? And the finish! It's loose and there's in for the pieces. Goal! Barcelona! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
And Del Piero! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Pull it, he's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in a great position here, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played out wide. Nice control. And no, he's seen through all of that. It's a pretty loose pass. Robertson. Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Neymar. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. And he was quick to react. Cafu. Looking for options for movement. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Luis Suarez! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Nicely aimed pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Oh, it's another chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? Luis Suarez. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, he's hit the bar! Van Dijk. Zanetti. Threads one in. Gerrard. And that's another good win of the ball. Neymar! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Looking to play him in. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He has found the way through. Has a shot! What a hit, the save was firm. Now it's Del Piero. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Neymar. Good driving run. That's very neat. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick announcement.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Koke. He's the kind of midfield player who can do a bit of everything. He's got wonderful technical ability, but also boundless energy and enthusiasm. If things start drifting away from this team at any point, they can rely on him to take things by the scruff of the neck and get them right back into it.
Tries a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. Defending of the desperate variety. Koke. Can he get it through? Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Koke. It's Koke! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Koke brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's made its way to him. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well-timed, excellent interception. Filippo Inzaghi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Vardiol cuts it out.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Alexander-Arnold. Doué. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Locatelli. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Law, just skips past, and a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Koke. Locatelli. Alexander-Arnold. Locatelli. Locatelli really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
Substitution in progress.
That gets things going for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. That's been slipped through. Del Piero! Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Law!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
It's Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! He really is something! A finish of true class! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring.
Substitution.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Quality ball. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Irwin receives it in a wide position.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Locatelli. Alexander-Arnold. Koke. And it's been given away. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Robertson. Real chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Some resolute defending there. Doué tries to play it through. Doué. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. He's gone for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Now there's the shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's there to head it! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Foden picks it up out wide.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Doué. Now, can they get him away? Del Piero! And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Just cruising. They are cruising. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Del Piero claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And as you can see, we've already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half, and of course he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for it. Foden! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Can he finish? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can clear their lines. Nicely weighted ball. Irwin got a long way forward to join the attack. He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He rises! And it's a goal! Oh, great routine. Put away just as they had practiced it.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Foden. Well, that's Del Piero. Gets through. And a shot! No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
This looks promising. Oh, he's bustling through here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Mbappe, and a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Played into the middle, and another try! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's played through for him. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And Del Piero! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is he's tried one! Crossbar comes to the rescue. I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Zanetti.
There will be 3 minutes added.
Can he get it through? Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. And it's the great chance! That's a lovely, neat pass. And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Barcelona head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Good ball, good take. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Van Basten. That's been slipped through. Tonali. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
It's a threatening ball. Mbappe. And now the breakaway, and it's Zanetti.
Oh, great feat, that.
Zanetti. Well-timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Now it's De Arrascaeta. Oh, well played, well played. Del Piero on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Oh, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him, the way he's been playing. I've shot a goal!
Tries to play it through. Great, he's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Foden has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. A probing pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. He's picked up Piano! Oh, another save. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. Now it's Van Basten. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Del Piero gets into a good position. Oh, he's been flattened there. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Del Piero voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
Well, what we've seen is...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Batistuta. That's been cut out, well played. Tries to pass it through. And it's Del Piero. And he welcomes it in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Takes on his marker. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come, although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Batistuta! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. Foden.
It's played through for him. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Pelé. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Looking for the run. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Batistuta. Best. He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Best. Best! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Taken back almost at once. Half an hour played now. Now it's Del Piero. Dink through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Del Piero. Irwin producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a go! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. He's got tall. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Del Piero. Defending was strong and firm. And it's Neymar. Best. Can he get it through? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He won't be happy with that one. Foden deals with that comfortably. Baresi.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Del Piero, and he's intervened well there. Argentina trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try not...
And the shot! No mistake! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Argentina are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini plays it long. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that... And Del Piero! He's done very well to get to that.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. Neymar! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Soboslai, number 47, Phil Foden.
And it's Del Piero.
Number 21, Owen. Number 15, Bullets.
And here's Del Piero.
Griezmann. Substitution.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Owen. He shifted it to the flank. Pull it. Batistuta might just make this. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Neymar. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Batistuta. Spread it left. Mateus.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Del Piero! Oh, should have put that away.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 4, Mateus.
Kukcu can get it clear. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's clever. Well read, and the danger is averted. Oh, there's a probing ball. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Griezmann. Now it's Owen. Hullet. Owen. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Pele. Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And there's green grass ahead of him. Poor robust challenge. Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's it. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. And he has kicked it out somehow.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive. Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Now it's Kukçu. Oh, that's nice. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Del Piero. Haaland! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So, a breakthrough already.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That is good. It's Neymar! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Owen. Oh, this is a very good run. That has not gone well. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Griezmann! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, look at the space here. That is some save from Khan. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Griezmann gets into some space. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And you can see how the direct approach can work really well. Get yourself on the ball and give it a try.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. This looks promising. Now it's Neymar. He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great skill, that's nice. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Knocks it into space. Oh, good take in a good area. He's got a... And Owen!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Zanetti. And here's Neymar. Argentina look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they...
Owen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Here's a chance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cook. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. He's gone for goal! Magnificent from Mateus!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Cannavaro. Oh, this looks sharp. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Mateus. That's good play. And he's had a hit!
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Oh, that's well spotted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Argentina are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Chouameni. And it's Griezmann. And he plays one through. Chance, surely! Goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 21.
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
15,
actually.
Gullit.
That has
Number
certainly
7,
made things interesting.
Griezmann.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Dennis Law.
Mateus makes the interception.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Substitutions taking place.
He's being urged to shoot. He's come in hard. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And there goes the final whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision, and a willingness to take on his defensive duties when required. Although he's probably best deployed out on the right, where his best attacks seem to emanate.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Gravenberg, out towards the flank. DiMarco does really well to win the ball there.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Good play on the left-hand side here. Saliba. First quarter of an hour gone. And it's Palmer. And Diaz.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Skims one in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nuno Mendes. Irwin hurtling down that right flank.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes, can he finish? Goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Saliba gets it clear. Mateus. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. There's the shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Real chance! He scores! A goal at a really telling moment. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
We have got ourselves a game here. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Irwin. Palmer. And it's De Jong. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Hakimi. Back towards the middle. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Now it's Szoboszlai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's got away. Oh, what has happened here? DiMarco. Played into the box. And that should get the job done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent. Just the goalkeeper's a bit... Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Diaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Kimmich. Picked out brilliantly. Chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Palmer demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 5. Ronaldinho.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Number 9, Del Piero. Number 21, Owen.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
15, Bullet.
Tries to pass it through.
14,
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Substitution.
Now it's Del Piero. And Del Piero! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Shifted upfield, played out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's onside! Takes a shot! Rafinha! And that would have won it.
Rafinha clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's had a hit! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And it's Bellingham. Caicedo.
3 minutes added time.
Bellingham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Szoboszlai. And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
We are glad to inform you that
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank
today's match, Borussia Dortmund.
They could really do with scoring the first penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Mateus is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Borussia Dortmund looking to draw level. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Del Piero is second man up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Xabi Alonso will take the third penalty. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Szoboszlai is the third man to step forward. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Messi comes up, their fourth taker. Nerves, what nerves?
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Law is the fourth man to step forward for them. And in with absolute accuracy.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Bellingham is the fifth volunteer. That's how it's done, he made the keeper commit.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's in, he's kept them in it. It's 3 apiece. A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. No! Denied remarkably!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This is match point. Oh, he saved it!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Through to 7, and we're still going. Big character, big moment, big save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
So it is all down to him now, no pressure. That's won it! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
kindly contact a nearby member of staff.